Hello, and welcome to Roblox Rise of Nations. Today we'll be learning how to trade. Now, let's go into the server right now. It's joining, and yep, we'll be joining this server. And let's pick a random nation. Let's say South Africa, for instance. So you want to learn how to trade. And, okay, so here we are. I'm South Africa. Click on resources and trade, and as you can see here, you can see all the resources you are making, and you can also see the stockpile. Now, you can also start trading resources to make more money. So, if you say, for instance, I want to sell my copper, I'll just start selling copper to say, hey, Chile, let's sell and that will be 3 units of copper every 5 days to Chile. And let's click yes. And now we've accepted our trade, which means we're now making more money. But now if we want resources, let's say titanium, for instance. Ukraine, that's quite a nice bit of titanium. Okay, let's ask for 1 titanium. Let's buy 1 titanium every 5 days for 102,000. Bit expensive, but you know, it's worth it. But sometimes the trades can be a bit well, they can be a bit expensive at times. So that will basically mean, yep, as you can see here, that's trading, importing 20 electronics from China, so that was from before. So electronics, let's see, let's cancel that because we don't really need electronics right now. And now, since that electronics is been done, now we are trading just titanium, and electronics aren't doing anything, which means we're making money. And now let's go back and into resources. So say for instance you need to make a resource like steel here. Steel, like it's not naturally formed. You'll have to make a steel factory, which if you click on a city, let's say here, go into buildings, if you scroll down, you'll see steel manufactory. That means you'll be able to start making steel. So, if we click on this, well, it will cost 25, well, it's saying here it's going to cost 25 million, but steel is quite useful for a lot of things, so let's click on it. And we wait a bit, and yep, and it will take a while for the steel, so that means, yeah, it's going to take a small while for the steel to get done with, you know, and now it's just going to be, well, once the steel is done, we'll start making steel, but we also have to make sure we're making enough resources to make the steel, so making plenty of titanium, plenty of iron, so we'll be fine, in a nutshell. But say if we weren't making enough iron, well, let's just see. Well, let's pick a country. Say if we weren't making enough steel, so let's start buying steel from India, say, and we'll click on that. and wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, wait, you refused. Let's try 3. That'll be good. Sometimes that happens. If you try to buy too much at a time. So, let's try. Hey, Australia. Let's try 2. Let's buy that. Let's try. And now you've accepted our trade offer, and now we're getting more iron from them. Now, if we go back into here, buildings, as you can see, it's almost done. There are a few things you can help to increase stuff, and also your resources. There are things you can do to help your resource production. So, if you go into ideologies, as you can see, socialism gives a factory output of extra 50%, and communism gives a factory output of 125%. So that means you're going to make a lot of resources, but communism sometimes isn't the best one to pick. Normally I pick nationalism and fascism because military and justifications, but pick whatever ideology suits you. And you can also go into technology. If you go to economic, as you can see, factory output, even more. And if you go into here, resource output, which is the natural resources. And yeah, that's basically it. Steel can be used for quite a lot of things. Well, first of all, it's mostly used for tanks, which are very useful. So tanks are obviously they're better than infantry quite a lot. And so if you go into here, but also they also need motor parts. So let's build a motor factory. Now you'll start making motor parts, and then we'll be able to start making some motor parts. Yay! And also, if you go into here, attacker requires aircraft parts, and aircraft parts. Destroyers require oil, steel. Well, battleships need steel, so do aircraft carriers, and submarines require just oil. However, nukes require 40 enriched uranium, which isn't natural. You need quite a lot of uranium to make enriched uranium, and if you go up here, as you can see, it requires quite a lot of research points. So you almost never see well, nukes until quite late game. So yeah, here you go. That's how to trade in Rise of Nations.